I want more.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, the hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 SIG Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love,
I want more.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, the hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 SIG Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a...
Hello. Whoa, what's going on with the Chizat? What's going on, Don? Hello, Mel. Hello, Jimmy. Oh. So the good news is, I got a lot of good news today. I think you're all going to enjoy this good news, too. Good news today. I can now hear the sounds. Kate fixed it. So I can now hear the things that you play. That's pretty
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Told you. Thank you, Don. I need to fix the chat. I need to fix the chat. I don't know how to fix the chat. Listen. The more days that go by, the less capable of doing anything I am. Fully and completely. I am, that is I know what that is. That should be this thing. It should be this. This, that, this, that. Okay, this. No, so it's this thing. All right. This button. Chat. can't. Too smart for me. Too smart for me. It's too smart. It's too smart for me, I say. It's just not something I can do. You know, here's what I could do. I could nuke the system. Yep, nuke that. Let's nuke this too, just for the halibut. Okay, nuked. And let's just open it up brand new. And we'll open this. And we'll open this. And we'll hit that button. See, folks, you think the streaming is all sunshine, rainbows, fun. I mean, to a degree it's fun. It's mostly schlock. Alright, now do you work? Maybe. Ah, fixed it. Fix it. Every once in a while, you just need to follow what the tech people say. Have you tried turning off and turning on your system? Actually, the first ask, is it plugged in? Then they ask, have you tried turning on and turning off the system? Sometimes it just needs to be turned on and off. Hello, Kate. Don't worry, Kate, I fixed it. Thank you for giving me sound. Cheers. Oh, Kate is having a week of it. Oh, what do you do? I have the sounds now. I'm assuming you did it because I didn't do ish. And then I just troubleshooted the chat, which was a little wonky, and all I did was turn it off and turn it back on. That worked. You coughed on it. There you go. Gave it a virus. Don immediately played the entertainment as is his read.
Go ahead, have a drink, Lolly.
It's a good thing I had a second can ready.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
Thanks, Don. I needed that. Yeah. So, Jimmy, there he is. Hi, Daddy. I was watching Pinion Paint stream. Listen, Jim, she's talented. I'll get in and out watch her paint. And she's a voice actor, so occasionally she does her Siri voice, which is absolutely hilarious. Jimmy had switched schools today. It was his first day at his new school. His new school is like 1 minute farther away than the old one, so negligible time. And he had a great day. Was that not a beautiful dog painting she was working on? Oh, why are you getting mad at him? You're the one who said, "Oh, let's give James a Twitch account." And I remember saying, "You have to be of a certain age to have an account." But that's fine, not for this. Oh, Kate's like, ha ha ha. Aunt Kate is going to jump in too now. Oh, man. Takes a village. Jimmy got so many friends. Jimmy was so happy. It was a great day. I got to see him play soccer because we have to pick them up right by the field. It's not a soccer field. It's like the playground area. They're allowed to play for the last part of their day, and then they can get their stuff and then meet you out there. It was nice to see him smiling and happy. So it's been a while since he's been happy to go to school. God, there must be tons of orders coming in. Minimum day tomorrow. I have been notified that tomorrow is a minimum day. Jimmy gets out at 1, which means I got to be there at like 12:55. It's all good though. It is really close. It is. I would drop him off at school anyway. The picking him up is really no big deal. I mean, I get to see him right afterwards, and he doesn't have to ride the cheese home. 7 stream streak. Speaking of stream, so I was reading. No, I wasn't reading because I don't read. I was watching a YouTube video about putting the using OBS for Whatnot. It's a pain in the tuchus to set up, but it seems to be pretty easy once you've done it. And setting up a scene in vertical, I probably will do a picture-in-picture one-shot, and I won't do any scene changes. I believe, first of all, they don't need to see my face, but apparently some people are here for that. You have a good WebSocket that works well with Whatnot. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but that's okay. I don't know what any of this is. I am just flailing in the ether, and every once in a while, my arm catches onto a rocket ship and takes me to outer space. It's an OBS add-on. Okay. Whatever you say. Listen, you're the tech guru. I'm just here. I'm just a face, a voice, and occasionally a set of hands. Occasionally you get to see my digits opening up some cards. Which BT Dub, I really want to open up some robots. I feel like if we open some robots, it would be a better day. I feel like we need a little art. I feel like this needs to go into somebody's collection. Just throwing that out there. Just saying. It's a thought. It's a thought. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta. If you can get it to work, if you have issues, worst case, WebSocket. Yeah, tomorrow I have to work on it more. Today, the video from Whatnot, I got it from Whatnot to set up OBS, is 36 minutes long. So I spent a long time watching the video and pausing it and then trying to do stuff and then realizing I don't have all the information to do stuff. So then watching it and then pausing it and then reaching out to Doug to get some information and then watching the video some more. So in order to run it like a There Will Be Blood, I would need like 4 or 5 people to buy it, but I would absolutely do that. What is his name? Oh, there it is. No, the vertical OBS though, I remember when we did it for Instagram. So yeah. I am too our last two robots projects went really fast. And this one, the last Roblox project was one piece of art per almost. So if it's not done by Lee Cozy, everything has two of something in it. Either two pieces of art or a piece of art and something else that is a surprise. And then the giveaway is bomb. I don't know. I think what's going to end up happening is so Variants isn't selling, Robots isn't selling. There is a very distinct possibility this just becomes a sports card channel again, because the art side of it just isn't moving. There's been multiple art projects out of the last 10 that did not sell out. So tomorrow, that's actually going to be part of our meeting, Kate, and we'll be discussing exactly how many more projects we're actually going to do. And we'll see what happens. It'll be an interesting conversation. I believe everybody is on deck for tomorrow. I think Doug was in Santa Barbara all day today packing. I think we have like one, maybe 2 weeks of packing left, and then it's truck time. We've been taking stuff by the carload over here. There's a bunch of stuff here. But soon there will be the truck, and then we'll be busy here loading up a lot of, there's going to be so much stuff. It's going to be so much stuff. It's going to be so much stuff. When it comes to stuff, it's going to be so much. Oh, Ice Wolf. Oh, what do I got here? Ice Wolf, you know, I bought one of these boxes for me, and I figured somebody else would want it, the other one. I'm going to be honest with you. When you put this order in, it just made sense. I know why I got that extra one. Ice Wolf. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Now I know why it happened. Ice Wolf needed it. That is you and I have a very similar taste. Yeah, I'll take your time, man. You and I have we see the value and fun in these things. By the way, I'm digging your cabochons. I don't know how many people have complimented your cabs lately, but your cabs are looking good. As a matter of fact, I think I just hearted your Instagram post like 25 minutes ago. True story. I was on social media today, catching up. Gonna need one of these. Gonna need one of those. What up, Sep? You know, it's close enough. Well, I don't know where that came from. All right, he's back. Where would you like to start, Ice Wolf? Sapporo's Jimmy had his first day at his new school today. And he loved it. And we've been waiting for him to say that for a while. We are happy that he's happy to go back to school again. All right, let's get focus here. We want it right about there. Right about there. All right. We only have about 3 of these left. Well, now we only have 2 of these left. DCD Collects presents the DCD Collects show. This was art by Kevin P. West and Paul Maitland. 6 out of 15 is the next that was on that list. Yeah. There's still some fun stuff in here. This is Guy Gilchrist approved. Are you going to build this yourself, or do I have to build this for you? All right, there you go. What? Oh, it's a Kevin P. West. Okay, it's a KP. Oh, you know, it ain't easy being green. It blows my mind that Kermit was still available. So there you go, man. You grabbed a blast from the past and you got a really iconic card from KP. It is a great card. Congratulations. And then, how much are the Muppets? I think they're like 74. I don't know. I haven't even looked. To recap the story, I used to watch Cheers with my dad growing up. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? Because all the ones about the sea are taken. And Cheers, great cast, iconic. When I saw Rittenhouse was doing these and they were less than $200, and they came with 2 autos and a relic, I said, cool. I think those are dope. And then I found out they only made 6,000 boxes, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get a couple. One for me, and then somebody would see me open mine and realize how cool they are and jump in. And lo and behold, it took less than 48 hours or 24 hours. Ice Wolf said, yeah, those are cool. So now we are going to get, hey, let's just ask Ice Wolf. If you had your choice of any autograph from this set, who would you want it to be? Coach and Sam. I mean, let's get it then. Let's do it. What up, Chef? I don't ask for much in this life. Fresh fish, 10 cents off on laundry detergent, volcanic boils all over my ex-husband, and the socks in the series again before I die. Here you go. You looked up the thing? No idea. I enjoy.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
You just got dangled.
What up, man? 28 days till opening day. Giants and Yankees don't count. What up, Zacho? How are you doing? Rhea Perlman. That was a clever idea, taking the opening credits and making them into cards. Anyone else watch Beetlejuice? Of course I watch Beetlejuice. I've seen worse movies. Checklist. I think that's going to be like my new quirk, is grading checklists, because I'll probably be the only one who does. There it is. Oh, I watched half of Weapons, and then I couldn't watch any more. Yes, Dangle, you are in the 3-year club. Yeah, I'm good. I don't like horror films. I believe the natural world is terrifying enough. I don't need to spend time purposefully scaring myself. I can just look at the world and be terrified. Half-baked guess 3 minutes into the movie was right, and my jokes turned out to be true. See? Yeah, I didn't... No. I was, watching Wong murder people was not one of my favorite things. There it is. There's good old Cheers. Sam and Diane. I like to hide the hits in the middle. Smart. Keeps them safe. Hey. So much better than my Kelsey Grammer one. Norm. The late, great George Wendt. There are 2 autos in every box. Ted Danson is in there. I believe Rhea Perlman is also in there. I pulled Dietrich Bader. I think Woody's in there. I'd have to look. I took a gander at the he's in there. A lot of the famous guest stars that went on the show signed. Tom Berenger signed in here. Yeah, I like the surprises. I believe so. I've watched a couple more of these get opened. And it seems to be one known entity and one unknown per box. So Dietrich Bader would have been my known entity, and that other girl, whose name I don't even recall, would be the non-entity. Hey, Mr. Peterson, what's up? The warranty on my liver? all of these autos are on card, so I'm pretty sure Cliff, he passed away before this set came out. I don't know if they sourced the cards before Mr. Went died, because he died, I think, last year. And this is from 2015, which means they probably sourced the cards in 2024. But I don't know. Again, I looked once and I have no retention. Well, that would be Brent Spiner. There's a name that all of you should know, you nerds. That is a known entity. That is an amazing auto, in my opinion, considering his body of work. I didn't realize he was in here either.
That belongs in a museum.
Yeah.
So do you.
Oh, he is, yeah. He loves his fans. That is a man that loves his fans. He definitely signs his name. Awesome. Awesome, awesome signature. See? There you go. Thanks to Big Bang Theory, you know who that is. Really? Really, Don? Thanks to the Big Bang Theory? Oh, hey, listen. At least you know who it is. And knowing is half the battle. Yeah, I think George was in it. I think he died like right after this came out. So there you go. That is an awesome autograph. Glad you got that, sir. Let's get another one. He plays himself on the show? That's great. That's even better. I think this is the insert. I believe this is you getting a piece of somebody's clothing. Ooh, it's a dually. Norman Carla. That looks like it's either, I think that's his tie. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Look at you. Man, is tea towel? Yeah, you know what? It could be. That could be her bar towel. Oh my God, I think you're right. That's her bar. Wow, that's her bar towel. That's amazing. That would be awesome if that's what that turns out to be. I think you are correct. Man, two really good ones. Now I feel like I got the wrong box. I chose wrong. I believe here's your other auto, too. Oh, no, this might be just the numbered card. Yep. Out of 82. Little sister. Don't ya? There's a famous face. All right, who can name that famous face right there? I actually remember that episode now. That jogged a memory. Very famous, funny lady. Very good serious actor, too, when she wanted to be. Though they leaned mostly on her humor. Original air date 10/13. So 82 would be the year that it started. That's probably why they have 82. Because 83 was season 2. That is not Gilda. Let me make sure. I think it is who I think that is. Maybe, maybe not. First, I thought it was Lily Tomlin. Maybe it's not. Hold on. Annette from Cheers. Oh. Oh. Got it. She played a second role. Wow. Makes a difference when you have a wig on. Yeah, she played that as a second role for an episode. Oh my, that is not how packs are supposed to come. Oh boy. Let's hope that's not the auto pack. Actually, the cards look like they were saved. Yeah, no damage. All right, I think the auto's in here. Nope, it's Coach. All right, so your auto's in here. Last pack magic. It's Julia Duffy. Well, I didn't even need to read her name. I just read her signature. Want to talk about an auto? That's an auto. That's probably her legal signature. That's how she signs her checks. So folks, kids, listen, checks are these pieces of paper you use to sign instead of giving cash to people. And the bank would take the money from your account and give them to the person in exchange for the check. But in order for the check to be good, you'd have to sign it. The more you know. Julia Duffy does sound familiar. She was like the queen of 80s films, I want to say. Julia. No. Yeah, she was when Harry met Lloyd, Dumb and Dumber, Designing Women. Oh, Designing Women, yeah. Shameless. New Hot. Oh, that's terrible. Her son killed himself. Let's not talk about that. The Cover Girl and the Cop. The Love Boat. Boy, she did a lot of television. Her television career started in 72 and went until literally this year. She was in The Doctors for 463 episodes. I love you too, Jimmy. Nice. There you go. 2 quality SIGs. 1 great box. There you go, Ice Wolf Man. Thanks for hanging out with us today, buddy. I appreciate that. I know you have early mornings and don't do late nights, and I appreciate you spending it with me. So, as I told you guys when I bought these, I got these for Dangle, knowing that he would be intrigued because there's a certain dumper that has a rookie in 2021. And the first thing he said to me was my fear all along, and I want to point out that he spoke this into existence, not me. He's like, just don't pull me a Wander Franco. And I'm like, I fear that. That is why I've been staying away from 2021. But the price on these were so nice. But now that he's said, don't pull a Wander Franco, you realize it's going to be like all Wander Franco, like numbered to 10. It's going to be, if this was 3 years ago, those cards would be worth thousands of dollars. And now they're worth, like, you have to pay people to take them. Like if you own a Wander Franco card, like you have to worry about somebody looking at your search history. So I'm hoping that my luck will overcome. You already got me a really good Wander. It's true. I'm hoping my luck will overcome. Dangle said, not tonight. He just treated his lady to I won't spill the beans, but he treated his lady to some really nice concert tickets yesterday. So he is taking a break today, and that is fine. You're a good man, Dangle. Let me get through this, get through that, get rid of that. All right, there we go. But get them Milli Vanilli. Not possible considering one of them is DED dead. It would just be Vanilli. I mean, you could still play the same track and the same number of people would be singing at the concert, but it would just look weird with one guy singing both parts. What up, Hex Man? You missed everything. Oh, so much. It's super meta. We opened up the Cheers box and pulled Mr. Spiner, who is also known as Data from Star Trek, so a really awesome pull there. And a dual relic card with Norm and Carla. It looks like a piece of Carla's bar towel, which is pretty iconic, and one of Norm's ties. We haven't forayed into any of the sports ball or the fighting. Oh, Dangle, I don't know if I told you, I got the Stadium Club this time. 2 autographs. I know that's for you. This is not necessarily for you. This is for anybody who likes the UFC. Patty the Fatty is in there. And then we liked the Finest, so I re-upped the Finest Mega, which is an auto. And then, the Looney Tunes, because we got the same price on the Looney Tunes. So yeah, we could not get the 26 Series 1 baseball. It was sold out. Stadium Club, I looked at the sell sheet for it, and it looks awesome. Awesome. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. Doug has 1 box of Stadium Club left in his office that he's going to open. I don't think I get to open that one. Listen, I don't get to open everything. I'm happy I get to open the stuff I do get to open. Doug is very nice. Like, when Doug buys personal boxes, even if it's like a stupid expensive box, if there's more than 1 pack in it, whoever he's there opening with, like, hey, you want to open it? Like, yes, I want to open one. And he'll split the box down the middle. He's very, very generous in allowing other people to crack his stuff. It's always fun when Doug gets personal orders in the mail. Hey, I bought 3 boxes of this. You want to open one? Yes, I do. It's like saying, hey, kid, I got some candy. Do you want some? Yeah, some candy. So yeah, that is that. I am excited because Sunday I am going to Disney. We have 3-day passes that we only used a day on, so we have to use them by the end of next month or they go to waste. So you will probably hear me talk about Disney at least 2 more times over the next month. But we are excited. I have new shoes coming on Saturday. I was holding out for better shoes, but then I realized time was running out, so I got the ones that I could guaranteed in time. So we'll see if they arrive on time. Oh, did anybody watch Scrubs last night? Last night was the first episode of the new season of Scrubs. They are eliminating the old one. Mrs. The Breaker said, "We are not dropping the rope." Yeah, that's what she said to me too. Yeah, she informed me that I was being way too ambitious. The only way that we could rope drop is if I bought a hotel for Saturday night. And considering my shoes arrive at 8 p.m. on Saturday, it doesn't look like we're going to get a hotel. Hotels are actually pretty cheap in the off-season. Oh, one of the best shows ever. They did a poll of doctors and nurses, and they said which was more realistic. What up, Money Mitch? I got something for you. Which was more realistic, ER, Children's Hospital, or Scrubs? And it was almost unanimous. They're like, yeah, Scrubs is way more accurate. Sleep in the car on the way. Yeah, I mean, I'm the only one that would suffer. Money Mitch. This is for you. Would you like to know what's inside of this? Hopefully, something good. See if we can get another auto. We got 1 auto last time. Let's see if we can push our luck and get 2 autos in a case. All right, for Money Mitch, we've got some Fleer Retro Looney Tunes. This product is very inexpensive and has been very good to us. I personally would love to see a jambalaya pop up out of here. I know they're available because they're literally printed on the box. All right. Bon chance, mon frère. Either my eyes are going bad or that's not in focus anymore like it was. There we go. Good old Michigan. Or both. Yeah, let's get both. Let's have both. Let's have both be correct. I'm getting old and it's fallen out of focus. Foghorn Leghorn. It's a joke, son. Awesome. Lola. Hey, look, it's Hector. All the great characters. Oh, I like the feel of this pack. Something spicy in here? Or is it just an extra card? Ooh, Roadrunners can't read. If somebody pulls a Maitland, I am going to have a mild heart attack. Granny! All right, last pack. Yeah, so last case we pulled a sketch card and an auto. So that means roughly every 10 boxes we were pulling something mind-blowing. I want to do it again. Sounds like somebody just fell down the stairs next to me. I'd check on them, but I'm working. It's really far away. All right, man, there you go. At the vendor fair? Nice. Where is your... Oh, it's right in front of me. Money Mitch, your box is right in front of you. No, thank you. Oh, thank you. Boop. Mrs. the Breaker. Gonna show me something at WonderCon? I'm here for it. Mrs. the Breaker, where is WonderCon? By Disneyland. You know, since we're gonna be in the area, we could just go to Disney when we're at WonderCon. Or even better, you and James can go to Disney while I'm working WonderCon. Wouldn't that be great to have a you and Jimmy day at Disney while Daddy's working all day? You ain't got to be there all 4 days. It's a thought. It just dawned on me because, you know, I'm slow. Yeah, she's like, no, I'm not taking him to Disney. I am not going to have a Jimmy mommy day at Disney. That's not happening. Ha! Money Mitch is like, my wife just screamed, yeah, we can! All right, Money Mitch, Mrs. Money Mitch, how about we do that? We tack on an extra day, and the 5 of us go to Disney. Maybe we can rope in Hector, too. We'll have a big old gang party. Eight? Oh, I was gonna say, 8? Do you have 6 kids I don't know about? It'd be pretty weird if you had 6 kids I didn't know about. Any kids I didn't know about. Be a violation of our trust. Thought I knew you. See, Hex would be down. I'll have to call the hotel and see how much it would be to put down to do one more day and just extend it through the week. Oh man, that's a very good possibility. It's a very good possibility. We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to have a group chat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oy vey. Big stretch. Okay. I know what I needed to do. I needed to check my email for an email from Mrs. the Breaker. I don't have an email from you. Let me close my email and open my email again. Access denied. You know, you just suck. You like those Looney Tunes cards. I know you do. That's why you bought a box last time. Yeah. Your email would be spammed from me. No, the computer's just having issues loading my my email lately. See if that works. Huh? Still worked. All right, that label was printed. We, one of our Xbox controllers is suffering from severe stick drift. So we buy the Allstate. Listen, folks, can I give you a piece of friendly advice? Listen.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
Thanks for the sub, man. He's like, I got an ad? What is this ads? I don't do ads. Take my sub. Thank you. Thank you. Piece of advice. So listen, if you have a PlayStation or an Xbox, or I believe even a Switch, I think it works on Switch too, and you buy additional controllers like you should, get the Allstate insurance on it. It's like, I don't know, $15, maybe $10. It's less than $20. But it covers everything for, I think, 2 years. The Xbox controller is guaranteed for a year by Xbox, as an example. And then the Allstate is an additional year. It covers stick drift. As you play and as you wear down the internals of the thing, it can cause your you can be still, but your guy is still floating to the left. This covers that. It is pretty much like 2 questions asked. What is wrong with it? And what is the serial number? And you say stick drift, and that is a literal, it's a written covered issue. They will not argue with stick drift. And they give you a label to mail back. You mail it back, and they send you either a check for what you paid for the controller, or it sends you a Target gift card so you can buy another controller. All controllers. We bought a red Xbox controller because red is Jimmy's favorite color. And literally 1 year to the day, February 22nd, 1 year to the day, it stopped working. The left stick was making my aim off. Truly, not just me using an excuse. And they were like, well, if you file today, you have to file through Xbox because it's under their warranty. And we're like, oh, okay, thank you. We'll call Xbox. No, we just waited to the next day and contacted them. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's not me, it's a controller. Except for I put the controller down and my guy was spinning with the controller on the ground. So It's not me. I'm actually very good. As a matter of fact, listen, I only had time for one game of Fortnite today. I played one game of Fortnite and I won. So that's how good I am. Nice hack, bro. Usually when you buy it through Walmart or Target, when you select the controller, it would offer it as an add-on. You must purchase it as you buy the electronic item. It's a great added challenge. Well, we will be sending that controller out tomorrow, and they're usually pretty quick. They'll give you an e-gift card for Target, I believe, and we'll just go fetch a brand new controller. And guess what? We are definitely going to buy the insurance again. I think it's like $14, wasn't it? It was like 14. Oh, it wasn't a lot. I mean, the controllers are almost $70 now. So, yeah, we are definitely getting another $10, even better. We're getting a brand new controller, and we're definitely paying the $10 again. So I cannot stress enough how worth it is getting the insurance on it. I will forever use a corded mouse until they stop making them. That's the truth. Yes. I do not mess with wireless mice. Yep. Oh, yeah. I've seen the pro ones. I know they're better. I know the build is sturdier. I know the grip is better. I know the triggers are aligned better. I know the sticks are tuned. I just could not drop a hundy on something that a 10-year-old is going to play with. No. When he gets to the point where he's not going to drop controllers off of the couch onto the floor, then he can get a nice controller. Until then, no. I mean, it was up to me. I'd have a nice custom controller. Something in a sweet silver and purple, maybe? Or golden purple, even? Definitely something in purple. Maybe just purple and purple. Melissa has one of those overly aggressive mechanical keyboards. One of the ones where you hit a button and it's like except for as loud as it is in your ear, it's that loud when I'm in another room. And of course, she can type like 82 words per minute, so it's... And her mouse is dead silent, that's right. Because she doesn't like the sound mice make when you click the button. I'm not lying, that's true. She can't stand the sound of a mouse, but murder my ears with a keyboard. So I don't even have a computer set up in my home. Our apartment is so small. How small is it? It's so small that we cannot have our computer and a dinner at the same time because the only table available is the dinner table, and the computer takes up half of the dinner table. I'm lazy. Both of my Pro controllers failed in different ways. I just cut the case and homebrewed fix. There you go. There you go. Those two controllers became one really good controller. All right, somebody buy something. I want to open up something now. Oh, I forgot I had this here. It says it's 1,000 square foot. But we moved from a 3,000 square foot house and didn't downsize. No, it's true. It's real. I want to know where they came up with that 1,000 square feet. Because I think they're wrong. I think they're including like the patio and like the hallway and part of the parking garage in that. She bought some no-name Chinese keyboard, mechanical keyboard. And it does. It is. They're round like a typewriter. They're the round keys. And they're like this. The thing is like this tall. It's like you have to like. It's like ape hangers on a motorcycle. You know, where you ride like this, but she's got to type like this because it's like this far off the table. Like here's the table. Here's the top of the typewriter, and she's typing like this. She's got a periscope so she can see the screen over this giant mechanical keyboard. My first house was 998 square feet, and also I still use the kitchen table as a computer desk. Yeah, we just need a bigger place, but it's just so tough to move in California right now. We tried. And it's just brutal. And plus, now we finally found a school Jimmy likes. So now I don't think we'd be moving until at least July. Blue is the switch that is specifically loud. Yeah, it is really loud. Mrs. the Breaker did have an office and still never used it. Now you know where a large number of houses will be hitting the market. Yeah, it's a little too far away from where I work, though, now. We have dirt and heat, a little bit of sand, maybe some salt. Yeah, if you can convince Doug to break this 3-year or 4-year lease and move out to the desert, sure, I'm in. I'm uncontrollably tired right now. I admittedly plant that seed on her. Let's see how that works. I actually did not sleep well last night. I was telling Mrs. the Breaker today right before I left. I don't know what it was. Start texting pics of sand. It's just picture of Anakin Skywalker frowning. Sand and jets. That's true. You do have jets. I don't know. I just kept waking up in the middle of the night for no reason, like at all. Jakku. That's it. Yeah. Hey Doug, we're moving to Jakku. Nobody goes to Jakku. Speaking of Star Wars, who's excited for the Starfighter show coming? With that handsome guy that's married to that pretty girl. The guy best known for his SNL skit Papyrus. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh. You know exactly what I'm talking about. As soon as I said pretty man married to pretty girl, you're like, oh, I know exactly who that is. Is his name Fez? Oh, nope, that's Facebook. I refuse to show Facebook. Let's go with this right here. Nope. Yeah, it's Ryan's new film. Oh. Yeah, that's fan concept. I hate fan concept trailers. Listen, if you're a fan and you're making a concept trailer, stop doing it and just delete your YouTube account, please. You are a menace to society. Releases in 2027. Matt Smith is in it. Amy Adams is in it. Ryan Gosling is in it. Also Mia Goth, for those who are Mia Goth fans. Thanks, Aporos. Yeah, it's true. Sean Levy is going to be the director. So, should be good. I like Sean Levy's work. He did Real Steel. He did Pink Panther. I would like Undenberger. And this thing called Deadpool and Wolverine. You might have heard of it. Did a movie called Free Guy. Kind of awesome. Yeah, so he's doing Starfighter. And I'm stoked. Anything Ryan Gosling does is pretty good. I mean, he's a legit, wickedly talented human being. He's funny. He can play emotion. And, you know, he's easy on the eyes. Ryan Gosling, ladies and gentlemen. So to have him in as a Star Wars fighter pilot, I'm going to watch that film. I'm going to watch that film. I'm probably not even going to watch a trailer for it. Now that I know that there is no trailer out yet, I will probably purposefully not watch a trailer so I can just watch it with a fresh set of eyes. I think that's going to be my goal. Can I escape the... Well, I won't be able to escape the trailer because I'm sure it'll be in the Super Bowl. So, how about this? I won't watch it before the Super Bowl. What up, Carlos? Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, did you end up scoring anything good out of those F1 boxes? I never got a follow-up. I'm going to go home and pound some turmeric. Box came today? Okay. Alrighty. What about the box before that? I sent you 2 over the course of a month. I mean, listen, I'm just curious if Nick is a better breaker than I am. It's completely possible and more than likely. I'm just curious. I want to know what I'm up against. I need to know if when I go there, I have to, make sure that his breaking hands aren't working so he can muscling in on my territory. Don't worry, I'll leave his drawing hands alone. I'm kidding, Carlos. I love you and your kids.
Oh, the hits just keep on coming.
Don knows. Today's Thursday, right? It is. Okay. So tomorrow, I got tomorrow. Tomorrow is meeting and then whatnot. He only opened a few packs at a time, makes it last. He doesn't know I have a new box for him. Oh, wow. I wish I had that kind of determination. I look at all of these boxes behind me and I just want to open all of them right now and be like, yeah, Doug, there was an accident at the studio. A Tasmanian devil got loose and ripped open all the boxes. Don't worry, I sorted them for you. All the hits are on the left, base cards are on the right. No need to thank me, you're welcome. That's crazy. Yeah, what a coinky dink. Mike Trout, who pulled a Mike Trout auto in a box that Top sent him? That Mike Trout? So, Saporos just sent me a link to an article where Mike Trout was doing, baseball card rip night, and he was throwing packs into the crowd, and a guy pulled a Babe Ruth 1/1 All Kings card out of the pack that Mike Trout threw him. Of course he did. Of course he did. Because they know where all the hits are, folks. They know where the hits are. They know where every hit is. Every single hit, they know exactly what box it is. They know exactly where it is. They know where all the hits are. They know. If they didn't want to know, they would not serial number each of the boxes. They say, oh, the serial numbers are to provide the fact to show that they're real. No, they're all real. We already know they're all real. We already know you're licensed by MLB to have their cards. We already know that you are the sole licensee of MLB. You made a point of buying the exclusive contract. You don't need that sticker. You need that sticker so you know what box is what. Because it's easier than just having one person take the box off the line and hold it all day long until it goes into where they need it to go into. Listen, they know where all the hits are. They do. It's rigged. They know. They know. Why do you think everybody was so upset when Fanatics information got leaked about who gets what cases and how much they spend? It's because they are keeping track of all of that information and they know. It let everyone in on the fact that everyone is kind of aware of what goes on. Don't you think it's a little weird that certain companies have a revenue share model and other companies do not have a revenue share model? Holy buckets. Do you want to get in deep? Yeah, go find out why one of the biggest card companies on the planet is not in Fanatics revenue share and the second largest one is. And yet no other smaller one is. It just seems to be this one so far. I don't know. That seems a little weird, just saying. And isn't it really funny that the leak came from inside the company that has the profit share? Oh my God, what? Yeah. And the owner, not pleased, wants to know where that internal leak came from because the call came from inside the house. Jeez. Oh, man. That's all right. I mean, I don't know how it could have came from inside the house considering that company is a sole proprietorship and it only has an employee count of 1. Oh, wait, that's because they use a staffing agency and you work for the staffing agency, not the card company. So the guy who owns the card seller is a sole proprietorship and has no employees because you work for the staffing agency and not the distributor. Anyway, that's besides the point. It's amazing how that happens. Oops, did I say that out loud? Oops. Is my non-disclosure over? Oops. Has it been 5 years? Oops. Seems like a gray area. Oh, man. Yeah. Really changes the tax dynamic too, doesn't it? Must be awesome for taxes. Just throwing that out there. All 50 shades of that gray. You don't know the half of it. It's all right. I have my insurance. I'm not worried. I'm close to being able to speak freely about it. Copies of my insurance were sent to media. True story. There is a media outlet that has copies of my insurance so that I won't get sued. After I got my cease and desist letter. And boy, oh boy, they're like, man, you just give me the rip and I will publish this. And boy, oh boy, you'll be the talk of the town. I'm like, yeah, I don't want that heat. I don't want that heat. I don't want that smoke. Oh, it's been 5 years. Just saying. Completely unrelated note. Does anybody watch Sports Card Radio on YouTube?
Good, I think. Lie.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
Thanks, Carlos. I needed that. Is it done snowing in Buffalo yet? Is it? I mean, February's almost over. Are you done snowing out there? I want to go home and visit, but I'm not going to do it when there's snow out there. So sometime around June when all the snow finally melts. I was supposed to call Don on Sunday, but boy, did my Sunday get away from me. It's still February. Of course it's not done. We had snow in April the one year. And I know this because I put on my Facebook page, April snow showers bring zombie Mayflowers or something along those lines. Because it was so ridiculous to me that instead of April showers, we were having April snowstorm. So it snows conservatively from October till April, which is, for those who are counting, 6 months out of the year. In certain years in Buffalo. Could you imagine living in the continental United States and having it snow 6 months out of the year? I hear it's supposed to be 55 degrees in a couple of days. Next week. Okay. got up early, gold medal game, slept most of the day away. Yeah, it's kind of how my day went. Except for I had to go do work. The lake froze over this year, so you guys shouldn't actually have it really bad. You should have a shorter winter, because Lake Erie, my dad told me Lake Erie froze. My dad said Niagara Falls froze during the polar vortex again. Niagara Falls very rarely freezes completely. It'll partially freeze. The American side freezes all the time. But I heard the Canadian side froze again. That's cold. Lake Ontario said, hold my beer this year. Well, it's either one or the other. Be nice to have both. So for those who don't know what we're talking about, Buffalo is nestled between Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. And the polar vortexes come from, and I don't know if you know this, but the north part of Canada is a tundra. The cold air will come off of the tundra, swoop down right between Ontario and Erie. And as the air picks up the moisture off of the lake, it dumps the snow on Buffalo and the south towns as it travels across. And that's called lake effect snow. If Lake Erie freezes, there's no additional moisture for that cold tundra air to pick up and dump on Buffalo. So the years that Lake Erie freezes early, they tend to have a better window of weather. If Lake Erie stays unfrozen throughout the year, then you are going to get late snows and you're going to get the heavy, no exaggeration, 10 feet of snow in 24 hours, because it happens. So this year, because of the polar vortex and the tundra air, Lake Erie froze early, but apparently most of Ontario did not. So Rochester and them probably got the worst of it with Ontario. But if those freeze early, Buffalo tends to have a good winter. As a matter of fact, the news, the local Buffalo news, Channel 7 and Channel 4, are usually pretty keen to say, oh, the lake is frozen over. We should have the lake freezing over this week. It's a big deal to Buffalonians because when that freezes over, our lives are a lot easier for the 4 months of winter. So yeah, that's what lake effect snow is. That's how it works. Oswego, Syracuse. Yeah. Oh yeah, I could see that. That's how lake effect snow works. And that's why it's a big deal whether or not the lake freezes over. That's dictates the life of Buffalonians. Carlos is like, yep. All right, it's 7:30. I'm going to call last call, and then we're going to raid somebody. Wow, that was fast. Orders in. That was quick. I only have 2 of these left. I'll let you choose which one. All right, do you want left or right? We need to get something out of this one. We're due for a hit out of here. Left? All right. Mayor Griffin used to gauge the snowstorm by how many 6-packs tall it was. 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel Studios. Listen, we are due for at least a numbered card. Definitely an auto or a sketch. Carlos, get some. I need new blades. I believe Tara Strong was the voice of Miss Minutes. I believe Tara did Miss Minutes. All right, here we go. Topps Chrome. One box remains. Ajax. The Bolts. Luffy. Red Guardian. Ooh, it's a shiny Cersei. This is where the Sue Storm auto comes in. Reed Richards rookie card. Hey, that's how it's stuck. Come on, auto. I want to see an auto. Thanos. Galactus. Isaiah Bradley. And hey, look. It's Howard's son. The Doctor. Sprite. Ooh. Helmut Zemo, a.k.a. Baron Zemo. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Sharon. T'Challa. Man. Vanessa. Dr. Maya Hansen. The Void. Wow, they gave the Void that. Okay, I mean, I guess technically it is a separate character. And an Agatha Harkness prism foil. Excuse me, refractor. I forgot, it's Topps, it's a refractor. There you go. Averaged more than one refractor per pack. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Let me look again. Let We have Carlos, Waltering, or Pinion. Dems be the choices. Carlos wants Carlos. I mean, it's kind of a given. Sapuros picked last time. All right, Carlos will do Carlos. Oh, nope, that's not. It's not right. All right, folks, let me check the gate one last time, and the gate is clear. Folks, two Carloses make a right. Tomorrow's Friday. I have a sinking suspicion based on some text messages I received. You're going to want to be here tomorrow for opening something. We may or may not see some baseball opened. Ho ho! In the meantime, I love each and every one of you, and it's not just in the meantime, it's actually all the time. I love you. It's true. What can I say? I'm an emotional guy. I love each and every one of you, and I need you to take care of yourselves and each other, because I want all of you here so we can do this again tomorrow. We can open up some more cards. I will have some more insight after our meeting as to what's going on with the other stuff, and, I'll spill the beans like I always do. So let's hang out with Carlos. Let's watch him do some water painting. It looks like he's doing a landscape now, so that should be fun. Take care. Be safe. I love you all.